a bitch.
Hi everybody! Decided to open up with the classic intro on that one. But hi, and welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. We're gonna continue the grind at 200 as I always say, so let's just jump back in. Why not? Let's not waste any more time on this. Let's see what my EXP count is. Get a better estimate of when it's gonna happen this week. It's starting to feel like it's gonna be like a Thursday, Friday situation. Is that... Yeah. Because there might be some streams where I end up like deciding I want to do longer maybe. Because as I get closer to the end, you know, I might reach a point where I'll be like, let's just push through, right? Yeah, we're at 2,943,000, I mean. Alright, so... Yeah, I think what my past self said is probably true. It's likely gonna happen mid... Oh god, we gotta go to the bank. It's probably gonna happen midweek. Yeah. Excuse me. I barely got home and ate dinner, which is why I'm 30 minutes late again from when I want to start. Surprisingly, even though I didn't work today, I had kind of a busy day anyway, so... I had to run errands. You know how shit sometimes piles up? Not always because you procrastinate either. Sometimes it's literally just because a bunch of things like consumables suddenly all run out at the same time. So then you gotta go. Holy shit, that's loud. Then you gotta go run to the store to restock really fast, and since it's a holiday weekend, people are out, so there's a bunch of traffic. That's kind of what happened basically. I was like, fuck, I'm doing last minute prep to go to work tomorrow. And I ended up running into a bunch of nonsense. Also, I totally forgot about the music, see? I was so eager to get back into the grind. I didn't even start the fucking music. Alright, let me see if everything is working properly first, though. I didn't even double check that. Okay, yeah. Sorry for the echo, I had to check. Alright. Yeah, everything's good. Had to be sure. I'm cutting corners here, man. My head's all over the place. I got too much shit going on right now. I even forgot to go to the bank like I said I was going to. In the game, not in fucking real life. Well, thankfully I didn't forget anything in real life. I got all my errands done, but... Alright, let's go to the bank. And we'll start the fucking music. And hey, it's refreshing once in a while to hear just the vanilla endgame music too, you know? Good stuff. That's right, that last minute death, Dragon Claw. Wait. Fuck. The muscle memory screwed me over. It's, wait, no, I wanted to put this... I keep doing it! So I'm pushing square instead of circle on my controller to cancel out of menus because I've been playing the PC versions of the classic Resident Evil franchise, 1, 2, and 3, on PC that released on Steam on April 1st. To get them ready, to get proper save files ready for when I stream the games. Because on the PS3 console, which Sony just announced, they're shutting down the PS3 online store. So buy whatever you want now, because it's gonna get shut down. But anyway, I have those versions, and they already have save files on my virtual memory cards on my PS3. But because the PC versions came out on Steam, I decided to just download those and, well, unlock everything again, like, you know, the infinite ammo stuff and all that for Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I decided to do that in preparation for when I stream it later at the end of the horror marathon that we still gotta get back to. So, alright, the teletype. So my muscle memory is getting fucked up because since I'm playing the games and I have it mapped to square to cancel out of menus instead of circle, I'm trying to cancel out of these menus with fucking square also. I was like, fuck! You suck! Anyway, let's get started with the real grind already. Let's do it. The home stretch. Hi, pizza. How are you, friend? We literally just started. I was just rambling about the errands I had to run today and everything. I too am running Dragon Lips, but currently I'm very hard. Excuse me. I just, like, I told you earlier, I just finished eating, so digestion is happening. Like, I barely got home in time to eat dinner really fucking fast. It's like, damn it, dude, I was supposed to start 30 minutes earlier today, and I couldn't make it home in time. And I didn't even work today. There's just, you know, holiday weekend traffic. I'm sure you saw some of that, too. But how was your day, friend? Hold on, I'm gonna miss my chance if I don't, There we go. Not a lot? I guess it wasn't too bad for me either, but, you know, my time management tends to suck anyway. Still not used to these menus. So this is not a, for those paying attention to the music, this is not a 30-minute loop. I got multiple different versions of the same song because there's a lot, the song plays a lot throughout the Kingdom Hearts franchise, so that's why you'll see it, you'll hear it fade out and all that. Anyway, 1 second. Oh, there we go. There you go! Congratulations, Pizza! You're a mod now! I think more people left than coming in. Oh, do you mean, traffic-wise, like in real life? Thank you, you're welcome. Never, and I told Lantis this too when I made her a mod, like, never feel pressured to, like, have to do anything. Like, it's fine, I can always, you know, take care of things myself if I have to, but just having a little bit more of a moderator presence, I think it's good. It's good to have once in a while, you know? Even on smaller channels like my own, so. Less folks came into town for the holiday, more left, okay. I just realized the music's hella loud, I forgot to turn it down. See, I'm cutting corners and forgetting basic shit. I was like, dude, I'm probably having to yell over the music right now. 1 second. I always gotta turn it down to at least 50%. There we go. Much better. Also, I saw a certain somebody followed me 7 hours ago offline, when I was offline. It's Arliss Bloxer 05. Welcome, Arliss Bloxer. Thank you for the follow. I kind of low-key thought Arliss was already following. That happened to me yesterday with Nanto. Yeah, with June. I was kind of like, wait, wasn't he already falling when the follow came in? That is my eternal struggle with audio. It's being too loud, yeah. Audio balancing is honestly like 90% of the technical side of streaming. Let me explain what I mean by that. For people who might not, you know, realize what I mean by technical side, I mean getting OBS working, getting your webcam and your mic working, you know, that stuff, right? So you can actually stream. The majority of streaming is actually just having a social media presence. I mean, if you're trying to make a career out of it anyway. It's like 90% of the work happens outside of stream. But when you're actually streaming, the technical side of it can sometimes be just as challenging. And one of the most challenging aspects is the fucking audio. Getting your mic settings right, getting your webcam right, you know, all that stuff, but mostly microphone and audio balancing with anything you're like the game you're playing, music, all that shit. It took several weeks or months of streaming for me to finally figure out the right audio balance, especially because you have to find the right tools. Like, you have to actually learn a little bit of sound engineering with computers a little bit. Like, you have to learn shit online for how to set up your mic properly. Because there's just like all these terms and options on OBS that you don't understand if you don't look them up, you know? Yeah, I never know. My audio levels are shit. I worry so much folks are hearing me scream. I worry about that too. And then I look back at my stream sometimes and I'm like, no, the music was too loud. I wasn't screaming loud enough, or I should turn the music down. Or sometimes I'm like, no, I was super loud and the music was too quiet. It's always a struggle. Every stream, you have to look back and be like, shit, I was too loud, the music was too loud. But yeah, with the years of experience, you start to eventually hone down, like, how to balance it properly, you know? And then different mics mean different settings. Yeah. So, you see this microphone? Like, this was my starter mic. I already bought a Shure SM7B, or whatever the hell it's called. You know, the Michael Jackson microphone or whatever. The one that Solstice has. Like, every, like, pro streamer, they got on the bandwagon of getting that microphone, like, over a decade ago. Oh, or almost a decade ago now. It's still considered one of the best microphones, right? I actually have one, but I've been too lazy to plug it in, because I know it means I'm gonna have to fucking rework all my audio settings again. Probably. Yeah, the Shure one. You know what I mean? Convinced with OBS with every update to tweak or change your go-to. Oh yeah, sometimes OBS fucks with your settings too. I've been lucky that OBS updates have not fucked with my settings, thankfully, but yeah. As a hearing impaired non-streamer, when it comes to OBS, I'm very FAFO with my sound settings. Hi Lantis! How are you? Also, I don't know what FAFO means. I gotta admit that right now. I have no idea what that is. Shout out for sis. There you go. Man, it's been a long day. See, like, this version of the song that just played, it's so quiet, I hardly hear it myself. Oh, fuck around and find out, yeah. Okay. Man, I should have known. I like how Pizza censored it. Fudge around. It's okay, Pizza. You're amongst friends here. You can curse. Unless you're trying to cut back for your own reasons, that's fine. That's fine, I'm just saying. This is a safe space for talking like a sailor. Fuck! There we go. Fuck! There. Yeah, see, this version is hella quiet. I gotta turn this up. Music's hella quiet. I was trying to cut back when my mouth is wild. You're welcome. You're welcome, sis. No problem. I always try to remember to do that. But some days, I feel bad when I forget, you know? Usually I remember after stream and I'm like, ah, damn it. Yeah, this video is hella quiet for some reason. I gotta turn this one up. Different YouTube videos having different sound levels. I hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend, regardless of, you know, 4th of July or not, because obviously not everybody here is from America or celebrates it regardless of whether you're in and out of it. So, but I hope everyone has had a cozy, comfortable, and fun weekend regardless. I got to spend a little bit of time with family yesterday. A little bit. We used the swimming pool. It was nice. It was fun. I was like, we don't pop off fireworks anymore, but pool parties are still fine. But my neighbors went fucking ham. Like, thankfully after I finished streaming yesterday. It wasn't during, because it was loud. It was like, it felt like it was right outside my window, so. But yeah, thankfully the stream was over by that point, so we didn't hear anything here. Got the chills while we're swimming in the grill. Swimming in the grill, that's what we should call 4th of July. We should call it Swimming in the Grill Day. Missed everyone's streams today. The neighbors upstairs took a weed whacker to our hibiscus? What the hell did I just do? What was that menu? I saw it off the corner of my eye. I don't know what that was. The neighbors upstairs took a weed whacker to our hibiscus that was in the front yard. So June and I had to do an emergency transplant into the backyard. Holy shit. Fireworks were going off till 2 a.m. I was going back and forth and calming down. Oh god, I wasn't looking. This is what happens when you text and drive. Smack. So I was going back and forth, calming down the dog between checking streams. Jesus. Yeah, that sucks, Lantis. Like, oof. Yeah, 4th of July can be... I mean, going back to what Pizza said, 4th of July can be rough for people who have dogs and cats. Because dogs and cats get very distressed. Especially if, like, police or firefighters have to drive by your house or close to your house, too. Holy shit, dogs will just start howling. But yeah, I'm sorry that you ended up having to do that, Lantis. Like, so I'm guessing somebody... What you're saying is somebody chopped the hibiscus down. I gotta look up what it looks like, but... And then you guys had to take it and replant it in the backyard, I'm guessing? So that it wouldn't die or something? You don't have to answer if you're busy, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what... I'm trying to get a visual here of what happened. They cut off the young shoots. Aww. You guys were like, save the plant! Save him! Operation Plant Rescue. Well, I'm glad, well, I hope everything went well and you guys were able to save it. What the hell? I didn't even know you could do this. There we go. So I pushed square. See, again, I was trying to cancel out of the menu with square because that's what you do in the... Well, you can remap the controls once you have, like, the mod packs installed for Resident Evil. The classic Resident Evils on Steam. But I try to mostly play with default. Mostly. I switched some things around. But I did not switch the cancel button. So I'm trying to cancel out of the menus in Phantasy Star with the same button you cancel out menus in the classic Resident Evil games, which is square. And by doing that, I accidentally discovered a new feature in this game right now. I didn't know you could pull up the stats on a weapon from the quick menu like that by pushing square. At least for my current keybinds for my controller anyway. I didn't know that. So I found out something new. It's good stuff. Let me look this up. I want to see what a hibiscus plant looks like. I feel like I have seen them, I just can't really... That was close, almost, you know. Okay, I see it. I think I do remember seeing this. Yeah. I think I do remember seeing this at your guys' place when I was there. Gotta tap back in. There we go. You've seen our yard. We moved them along our fence line close to the gate. They still have some tiny new shoots coming up that were too short to get hit. Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it was. Because I looked at the plant just now and I was like, yeah, this is... I know I saw this plant somewhere. But I was just trying to remember, like, where it was in your yard. Like, shit. I'm supposed to pay attention to details. That's literally going to be my job now. And usually I am detail-oriented. I'm fucking up. Again, I've had a long day. But this happened, you know, over a month ago, so I don't have that excuse. Anyway. That's so sad, though. I hope the plant lives. It's a very pretty little flower plant. A ring of them in the backyard and 3 in the front in the flower bed along the house near our mailbox. That's, yeah. I think that does ring a bell, definitely. I definitely saw them in passing, yeah. I'm sorry, remembering what your yard looked like when I was there is it triggered memories. It triggered specifically the memory when June had already unlocked the damn door, and then I was so out of my I was so lost in the sauce that I just sat there staring at it as if we still had to wait for him to unlock it when it was already unlocked. I felt so dumb. I was just like... Valentina, Rosie, and Plum are growing like weeds. Do you have names for the plants? Or are those actual, like, different species of plants? I'm not too sharp when it comes to, God, what's the name of it? Arborist is for trees, but... How do they call it? The study of plants? Botany. Yeah, botany. There we go. Those are the colors? Okay. So you just meant the colors of them. Okay. So that's it for Scherzo di Notte, or however you pronounce that song name, because it might be in Latin or something. This next video is an hour-long compilation of like the most epic battle themes from the whole franchise, from Kingdom Hearts, I mean. So for those, you know, watching on YouTube, or just anybody who wants to know the names of the songs, I'll try my best to call them out as they come up, but I might be distracted talking also, so I apologize if I'm not perfect. So Valentine is ruby red, but I call her Valentina. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Also gotta turn down the volume. This one's a little bit more well balanced. Rose is a bronze leaf variety. I call her Rosie because she looks like she's wearing makeup. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Hell yeah. I'm glad you have a bond with them too. Hashtag Plant Lives Matter. Oh, IDK is here. Saw him yesterday, I think. Oh, we got a ticker. Excelsior has found a red ring after defeating Dark Falls. Congratulations, Excelsior.
Son of a bitch.
You talking about the hibiscuses just reminded me this coming weekend we're going to my sister's so the family can have a board game and pizza night. Hell yeah, get it. Keep the good times rolling, pizza. Can never spend too much time with family. Honestly. Planning on using the veggies my sister planted for pizza toppings. Oh, that's awesome. I love my hibiscus, but what made them really special was when I started dating June and he told me they were the national flower of South Korea. I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's super cute and cool. I like that. I think it's on Saturday, but it should be fun. I forget which one she planted this year. Yeah, that's super cute. Also, I gotta... Hold on. I forgot about this. Good thing I've been reading like every single chat message out loud. I forgot to turn the chat box back on. I forgot why I turned it off earlier, but... There we go. I was like, I noticed it wasn't popping up on... Okay, it's working. Wait, why isn't it popping up on screen? Sometimes I fuck with OBS settings offline because, I mean, it's no secret. I've been working on some offline video projects for YouTube, or in preparation for future streams, like what I just mentioned about the Resident Evil series. And so sometimes I have to change some of the settings while I'm recording those off stream. So sometimes I forget to turn things back on. Alon gets Ninja Tomatoes every year. Ooh. Dude, why are there so many tomatoes variants? Like, I know there's tomatoes, like the regular ones, the big ones, and then there's grape tomatoes. Those are the ones I put into my my fennel salad that I eat. And now I'm hearing that there's ninja tomatoes. What do they do? Throw smoke bombs or smoke pellets on the ground and then poof out if you don't eat them fast enough? Like, how does that work? He never plants tomatoes, but somehow always gets tomatoes. They're ninjas. Okay, so they literally, yeah, they throw smoke pellets on the ground. They do the shukuchi from FF14. They throw a smoke pellet, a smoke bomb, and then just warp somewhere else. Are the oblong ones at the point? Also, it looks like a little, like a ninja hood or something. Like a hood that a little hood that a ninja would wear or something. Is that why they're called that? I'm sorry, the more I hear about these things, the more curious and funny the more curious I am about them, but I also think it's hilarious. Okay, for people, you know, who want to know about the music, I got you. The first song that played, we're at number 3 right now, so I can still keep track. It was called Rage Awakened from Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I don't know which game because I know it's a collection, but that's just how they listed on this video. And the last one that played, or the second song that played, was L'Oscurita dell'Inno from Dream Drop Distance. I think Yoko Shimomura definitely went for fucking Latin names. And then explains her art style for FF15's music too. Anyway, then there was One Winged Angel, which is... Oh, that's the one coming up next. I got too far ahead of myself. I just spoiled it, my bad. That one's technically from FF7, but there's obviously a Kingdom Hearts version, so. But don't worry, music lovers, I got you. At least I, you know, didn't realize we were still in the second song. But at least now you know the next one coming up too. I always jokingly called those ninja tomatoes, but I think those are just plums. Funny enough, we think those are the kind that jump into my mom's yard. They actually jump. Okay, I'm definitely Googling this shit in a minute. I want to see what ninja tomatoes look like. I'm definitely going to be picturing them like running around like actual ninjas. I might make a little fanfic in my own head about it. Running and jumping and shukuching around. Holding little daggers. Without any hands, you know? They just, the daggers just float on their sides. The side of the tomatoes, you know? Not sure if it's birds or squirrels planting seeds, but again, Mom never plants tomatoes. Did I make you laugh, Pizza? That's like, that's just, you know, that's just my imagination when it comes to shit like that. I gotta check if this is the Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2 version of Sephiroth's theme. It's a Kingdom Hearts 2 one. They're really not that different, but I think there's some subtle differences. I think what made Sephiroth really hype back when Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 first came out in like the early 2000s. Well, it was more like mid 2000s, right? I think what made it really hype was, somebody pointed this out a few years ago. I saw it in a YouTube comment. It was the very first time you actually get to have like a proper action combat style sword fight with Sephiroth. Because, you know, FF7 was pseudo turn-based, you know, with the active time battle system. So you only got like a turn-based sort of battle with him. And the only time you actually fight him when he's holding his sword is, well, spoiler alert, when Cloud just Omni slashes him at the very end. So you don't get a proper sword fight with him. Sora was the first one who actually got to do that in terms of a player being able to fight him like that in a game. That's what made him a big deal. It just added to the FF7 hype, honestly. Like, I think that's when people were saying, holy shit, what if they remake, you know, FF7 and you can actually fight Sephiroth this way? People were like already getting hyped about that idea back in the PS2 days. In the late 2000s, the early, the mid 2000s. We call them ninja tomatoes because they look like they want to be like another type of vegetable, like eggplants or a long oval veggie. Instead of looking round like a tomato. Sora, that Keymaster, yeah. Yeah, so not only was that the first time you could actually fight Sephiroth in an action-style combat setting, but it was a well-done fight. It was like the hardest fight in the game until they released the final mix versions of the two games. But it was the hardest fight in both games at that, you know, when it first released, the vanilla versions. And then most people in the West didn't even get to play the final mix versions until the collections came out for PS3 and PS4. Because the final mix versions were Japan only. So the extra bosses they made that were harder than Sephiroth, most of us in the West didn't get to see them until like the mid 2010s. And going back to the remake idea, the FF7 remake idea, like the fact that Square Enix decided to offer up like a remake style graphics sort of showcase, or like an FF7 remake style showcase for the PS3's tech demo when they were first announcing the PS3 and it hadn't even come out yet in the late 2000s. They decided to do some kind of tech demo for like what the PS3 was capable of, because they were still very much glued to the hip with Sony, Square Enix, I mean. And so when they showed the, you know, it was like a short, I don't know, 15-second trailer of Cloud like walking through Midgar or something. It was just meant to be a tech demo, but they just made everybody go crazy about a remake, and then Square Enix was like, oh shit, now we gotta do a remake at some point, because now people want one. Fucking 15, 20 years later. It's finally getting done. Many, many, many frogs. Everybody touching butts. Everybody has their own fucking lyrics to that song. I've seen something about cheese. Something about stinky cheese or some shit. I don't know. Like, there's like, I used to watch this FF7 speedrunner. Most people already know who I'm talking about just by saying that. I used to watch this FF7 speedrunner on Twitch, and his audience would copy paste these fucking weird ass lyrics whenever he reached Sephiroth at the end and they played that song. Oh, you mean the remakes, right? I only clarify because I do know there's a lot of Resident Evil didn't help with this, but there's a lot of confusion between and they're kind of blurring the lines now too, so this almost doesn't matter anymore. But I know sometimes people get confused with like remaster and remake because like when a game is remade, they essentially make it from scratch, and it's basically just a reimagining of the original game in like better graphics, more modern stuff like that. Whereas a remaster is the term remaster is typically saved for when they just like take the same game and they just update the graphics a little bit. Like they just polish it out, they smooth it out, but it's literally the same exact game. I only bring that up because I know it gets some people confused sometimes. But like I said, nowadays they're blurring the lines because from what I heard about Super Mario RPG that Nintendo did, it was like a remake and a remaster at the same time, because like people were saying it was almost the exact same game, but they just added like a few extra mechanics and, you know, made the graphics modern. So it's kind of blurring the lines now, you know, between what a remake and a remaster is supposed to be. They're kind of starting to blur now. Game's done quick. Chat spam those lyrics once and I can't unhear that. It might have been a lot of the same audience who watches the guy I was talking about. It might have been a lot of the same people. Because the guy was there for some of those speedruns for GDQ back in the early days of GDQ. I think that the first time I got into GDQ was around that time. There was a time where they actually did an overnight speedrun. That was a 100% speedrun, I think, of Final Fantasy VII, the original FF7. And it was so cozy. Because it was like late at night and all that, but like, it was very cozy because that game has some the original game has some very relaxing moments. Since there's no voice acting, there's a lot of very relaxing moments where you just got to hear like really nice ambient music. Like I'm thinking about the part where you're at Cosmo Canyon and you're watching the big planetarium constellation show that Bugenhagen gives you. There's some really like, and then they're talking about humanity's connection to the planet or life forms in general, how all life on Earth is connected inherently to the planet, and it's just like this really beautiful like metaphor for real life essentially, for how everything is literally connected to each other. Everything is like one giant system that connects to each other in some way or another. You know, the air we breathe is the same as the one everybody else breathes. Animals, plants alike. They breathe in different gases, but it's all coming from the same atmosphere. You know, it's just like one example. Yeah, like the interconnectedness of everything, the interconnected nature of the whole planet, and nature as a whole. I was just playing this really relaxing music, and I just remember, you know, late at night with that, it was so cozy and fun. And I think they still have a VOD of it on YouTube. I gotta go rewatch it at some point. It was really nice. It was in like mid-2010s when I saw that. Oh, you were there for that, Atlantis. That run was like 10 hours. Yeah. Yeah, so you know, you were there. Me and my brother that was like me and my brother's first watch of GDQ. So you watched it live too? See, now I feel I feel more solidarity with Atlantis now, knowing that we were watching it at the same time, even though we didn't even know each other back then. That's pretty epic. See, that's what I'm talking about, the interconnectedness of everything, right? That violin, though. That violin's going in. Yeah, it's just like when you look up at the sun or the stars and the moon, you're looking at the same sky that everybody else on the planet is looking at. And that way alone, you feel a connection with everybody else. Love the super late night speedruns. If I ever go to a GDQ, I want to attend the late night run with PJs and a blankie and just vibe. That's what I'm talking about, Pizza. That's exactly what yeah. And see, Lantis is on board too. We could plan an adventure. Everybody GDQ, yes!
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's here, baby! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That is a fantastic idea. Fucking road trip. Well, it doesn't have to be a road trip. We could fly there, but still. We could even fly first class if we want to be pretentious fucks like I was on the way home from Anime North. Listen, I wanted to be comfy, alright? I was tired. I was like, fuck it. The money I had just in case that I didn't spend, so I'm spending it on a comfy flight home. It's the ultimate slumber land party bucket list goal. Yeah. Oh, let me check the music real quick. So after One Winged Angel was Scala ad Kylum, if that's how you say it, in Kingdom Hearts 3. And then the song that's playing right now is called Dark Impetus from Birth by Sleep. And it plays during what I still think is the hardest, most frustrating boss, super boss that ever existed in the whole Kingdom Hearts franchise. Because the guy literally kills you in one hit. Most of the time. Like, you'd have to be insanely lucky not to get killed if he hits you even once. As he just combos you to death the moment he gets you. So you literally have to perfect, the only way to beat him, basically, is to never get hit. So it's like your first win against him has to be like you never got hit once, perfect, like 0 hit. It was ridiculous. I don't even think Yozora from Kingdom Hearts 3 was that hard. It's also because Birth by Sleep had some jank dodging. Because Terra's the one who has the hardest time with him. I beat that fucker with all 3 characters, and Terra was definitely the hardest. His dodge sucks. But yeah, we gotta plan a GDQ road trip now. Or, like I said, airplane trip, either one. A true bucket list goal right there. I actually beat this guy 6 times. Once with each character on the original PSP release of Birth by Sleep. And then again on the fucking... you know, the remaster collection that they released for PS3. And then I think I did it again on PS4, man. So 9 times. The remasters were a little easier though, because I feel like the frame rate improvements and stuff like that kind of helped. The PSP version was jank, not to mention the horrible loading times. This one's called Majestic Wings from Dream Drop Distance. I love the parkour in that one. I was really hoping they were going to bring that into Kingdom Hearts 3, and technically the mechanic is there, but it's so nerfed. You don't really use it almost at all in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know why because they like nerfed how much you can actually use it and where you can use it. It's like, it became almost useless. Like you forget it's there sometimes. I don't know why they did that. It was like my favorite part of the new movement that they added in Dream Drop Distance, so I was kind of sad that they took it out of, well, that they nerfed it so much for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, come on, man, just let me jump around and you know, do air dashes and shit like in Dream Drop Distance. I want to keep doing that. That was so fun. It's literally what makes Dream Drop Distance still one of my favorites when it comes to gameplay. The story's fine too, but like the gameplay, because of that right there, was like what made it like one of my favorites of all time. I like all that jumping and dashing around like Spider-Man or some shit. what's the EXP count? Right on. Okay, yeah, see, never mind. I'm underestimating my own speed. I think yesterday, I was just too distracted yesterday. Holy shit, it's a Hilditor! Oh god, he's got more HP than the other one. I'm gonna get surrounded. Oh, this ain't good. What did he drop? A Flame Gladius. That's it? That's all the Hilditor is gonna give me?
You suck!
I think that's the second or third time throughout this entire grind that I've ever seen a Hilditor. That's it. He's just like...
Surprise, motherfucker!
I knew I had to, well, like, you know, focus him down immediately because I think he shoots Megat, I think. I'm pretty sure, because other times when I freaked out and ran away, he hit me with that. So that's why right there, as soon as I noticed, I had to get over the surprise and just kill him before I could get surrounded by the Bartles, because otherwise he was going to kill me. I was like, take his ass out! In an all-hands-on-deck situation.
You bastard son of a...
This one's called the Deep End. I never knew the name of this one was called the Deep End. It's from Kingdom Hearts 1.5, so it's from one of the ones on that collection. I think it's from the first game. See, that Hilditor actually... He took my HP down a little bit, so... More than it usually goes down. I wonder if Flame Gladius is the only thing he drops for me with Section Skylight. Or if I had a chance for something more rare, I don't know. I know he won't drop a Heaven's Punisher though. That's only for, I think it's Blueful or something else like that. So I can never get one of those from that guy. Which is fine, I'm not looking for one, but still. Pointing it out because some people have been hunting it for decades. It's the only reason I know. The Heaven Punisher, yeah. Punseer. I like that, Punseer. That typo. I see puns. I'm a punseer. So, let me scroll up a little bit. Okay. I scrolled up because I wanted to see, since the subject kind of changed to, like, Sephiroth and all that, I wanted to see what the last thing we talked about before that. We were still talking about the Ninja Tomatoes. I'm gonna, you know, the next time we get a long cutscene, like with the dragon, I'm definitely looking that up. Because I want to see Ninja Tomatoes! Speaking of, there's a Ninja Tomato right here! It's Bon! It's Lantis cosplaying as Von's brother. It's Vaughn's brother. Yay! Did you want to join for some Dragon Loops? You know I'm always down for that, so... What level are you? Right. This is Lantis reskinned. It's 200. I actually legit thought this was another character for a minute there. I'm sorry. My brain is fried. I'll make a multiplayer room if you want to join. So there we go. The Broadus. I didn't put a password on it, right? Okay. I was trying to make sure. I was like, wait. No, I never do. That's right. Because it's always in one person mode anyway. So I was like, wait a minute. My muscle memory. It like yesterday I was kind of on autopilot too. I was so distracted. Yeah, you're always welcome to join, Pizza. The more the merrier. No pressure though. It's only, you know, if you want to, if you have time and everything, if you want to join. You can join us on the next one if you want. I definitely don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, what's my EXP count at? I actually do have to start paying attention now. Okay, see, we're about 1 million EXP, almost 1 million EXP. We got about 15 minutes left before I stop for the night, right? And we're about almost 1 million EXP away. Or no, sorry, what I'm trying to say is we're almost at 1 million EXP less required to level up, or maybe I should just say plus 1 million EXP from when I started yesterday, I believe. That means I'm gaining 1 million EXP roughly once every 2 hours. That's once every 2 days because I stream once, you know, 1 hour a day. That means we got about 2 days left. So Monday, Tuesday. Oh shit, so it could actually happen on Tuesday or Wednesday. It could actually happen on Tuesday or Wednesday. See, the music's picking up, man. It knows. Collab stream. Yeah, you read my mind. But I was like debating whether to say something or not. I was like, I don't want to put Pizza Mate on the spot, but we could, yeah. Pizza Mate's down for that. I think I did toss the idea around a little bit when I was talking to her a little bit earlier. I may or may not have hinted at that. I was like, yeah, we could. It's up to Pizza Mate though. I don't want to put pressure. Like, if Pizza has other plans for stream, you know, for her stream, you know. Yeah, and if it's bound to happen more on like, if it comes out to be closer to like Thursday, or sorry, Wednesday, I could also just wait and then we could do it on Thursday. Yeah. I think honestly though, especially if you join us for these runs, since the multiplayer version of the Dragon gives more EXP, it's more likely gonna happen on Tuesday now because we're doing this as a party as opposed to me soloing. Because this is way more EXP. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Diana! Yay! It's oh god, we're gonna power level the fuck out of you in a minute. Diana's about to gain a shit ton of levels. It's Mom! Yeah! She's here! Trying to get a group photo here. Get my mouse off screen. Come in for a group photo. Fun. Let's do a group photo before we start. Okay. We'll line up somewhere. We'll figure this out. There we go. This is good. This is good. There we go. If you guys know how to use a more advanced camera, feel free to do that. There we go. Do this. Yay, we did it! Okay, that was good. I took a good photo of that one. Alright, let's hit this. So, same thing. My party name will just be a little period just to make it quick. No password. And then ultimate. So, there you go. For those wondering about the music, it is Guardando nel Buio, I believe is what just played. Or that was the one before. Yeah, that was the one before that. And the one that just played was Wave of Darkness. Guardando nel Buio was from Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Wave of Darkness was Kingdom Hearts 3. And now this one is called Desire That All Is Lost from Kingdom Hearts 2.5. There. I've been doing good. I've been keeping up. Alright, let's do this. Do you still have the cycle one? That character is so pretty, by the way, Pizza. I never knew you could make, because I don't see many Fomars. I never knew that you could make one look like that. Like, that's so pretty. Yeah, there's a cycle one. I forgot to say something during the Charathon last weekend, but yeah, she's hella pretty. I like the hair with the hair decorations, you know? This music is so fucking fitting right now. It's just, you know, the sense of urgency and everything. It's nice. I'm gonna try to sneak some photos while we're running too, because, you know, action shots. You never go wrong with those. The triple miss! Damn. Okay. I'm coming. This turned into a shit show. There we go. Jesus, he was blocking me from getting in. He had too much, he was too caked up. He was too thick. This is actual boss music, so that was the last one, kind of. The rappy, the rapping mag. I just noticed that. That's super cute. Oh, this one's called Tension Rising. The tension is rising. Kingdom Hearts 2.5. For those who might not know, Yoko Shimomura actually did the soundtrack for Super Mario RPG too. I wonder if they reused the soundtrack for the remake. I hope they did. It was a good one. The quadruple submachine guns. Your mom made this character? That's right! You did say that, yeah! So she customized it and everything? I was thinking of just doing dragon loops, but if you guys want to do a full run, I don't mind. What do you think, Pizza? Do you want to try for like a red ring or something? It's 3 people, but hey, it could be fun. Probably your call since it's your stream. Let's just do a couple more loops, because I just looked at the time and I realized if we do a full Dark Falls run, it's going to take up like another half hour maybe. So, yeah. If it was a little bit early in the stream, I would be down for it, I think. Yeah. Let's just do like a few more loops. Otherwise, it might, I have work tomorrow early in the morning, so unfortunately I can't push it. Otherwise, I definitely would have. Do you think we can do it in 20 minutes? Oh, we do actually. I mean, we have Lantis. Yeah, that's true. She nukes everything in the room. That is true. Let's just go for it. We're already this far in. Let's just go for it. Fuck it. The more we think about it, the later it's gonna be. Let's just go for it. Why not? It'll be a little, what's the word I'm looking for here? It'll be a little, adventure, I guess. That's not the word I was looking for, but it's all I can think of right now. Boss rush it. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. I'll be watching the map too to make sure no one falls behind or anything. Correct? This is where the plant spawns, right? The one that opens the door? I guess, yeah. Oops. Oh, no, I thought it was that guy. I thought it was a plant. No, it was the mole dude. All right. I was about to start running and then I realized, wait a minute. Look at that. The muscle memory. It's like we never stopped doing it. The TTF runs. Again, the music is so fitting. Uh-oh. I like that's totally not even... Oh, the invincibility. The Rappy's protecting you. That's cute. The Rappy Meg. Pulling his weight. Oh, this one's called Dance to the Death. I like that. Yoko pulled no punches with the naming of that one. Of this one. Alright, I distracted them. That should give us a minute before they catch up to us and start shooting our asses. Okay, we're good, we're good. Get popped. I always think that this room's gonna be the one with the giant vacuum cleaners, you know? I'm always wrong. Got him! Get the hell out of here. Okay, here we go. It's open. Hey! Oh, shit. Really? I couldn't. The fucking assholes, dude. They all jumped in. We're so close. I was like, it's gonna be clean, and then no. They all just swooped in. Fucking pricks. Okay. That was like instant death. They just fucking jumped in all at once. Yeah. We're gonna use this telepipe pizza. He's got this, don't worry. Dun, 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 dun. This one makes me... Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Wait here for pizza. So she knows which one to take. The yellow one. This song just makes me want to cry, man. Called Vector to the Heavens. If you played through the games, you know when this plays, and you know why I'm saying that. It was probably the first... It was probably the first time that I actually got emotional enough to cry in a Kingdom Hearts game. Oh god. Run! Like, it's legit the saddest moment in the whole franchise. There's another one in Kingdom Hearts 2 that comes pretty close. And nowadays, it does get me choked up at least. But this one's far worse. Because someone actually dies. The other moment I'm thinking of, so I'm not gonna spoil or anything, but like, the other moment I'm thinking of, they just make you think the character died, but they didn't. But in this one, the character actually dies right in front of you. Damn it. Oh my god, I can't... I got fucking stunned. I couldn't use the Rasta. Again. The bastard got away. I'm not shooting the monitors just so that I can give Lantis a chance to actually like stun lock the boss or whatever. So I'm trying to shoot just when I see the towers instead. I was like, I can't spam Rosandi like that, so I'll leave it up to the pro. Like that. Pizza's character just staring at the screen. Oh, the first thing he does is heal himself when he's at max health. Alright. He's doing it again.
This bullet is...
Well, now you can't anymore. Oh god. Get inside. Holy shit. Okay, I could... It reached. Oh. I'm gonna die. Ooh. Did it! Yay! Why is this track so quiet? Most of the tracks were actually pretty well balanced up to this point. One screen was broken, that threw my spells off. Ah, shit, that was probably my fault, I'm sorry. I shot the shit out of one of the screens as soon as the fight started. Yeah, who knows who it was. He shoots with that charge up attack. I don't know why I thought somehow getting away from him would be like a good idea. He died anyway, so it's fine, but I'm kind of like, why did I... See, look, Pizza already gained 2 levels. Damn it, I was still technically in the other room. None of that counted. That's why not a single shot actually hit him. These guys, I mean. The doorways are jank in this area. You have to go really far out for the game to actually count that you're outside. Like, your attacks will not hit him otherwise. But they can hit you. See? But my attacks won't hit them unless I step further out. Really jank. It's just here in the ruins when that happens, where that happens. See? Nothing. Nada. The rave sharks. Come on. Go assholes. Okay, they're actually gonna... They do hit kind of hard. I gotta watch out. Can't fuck around that much. I made a telepipe if you guys want to take a shortcut instead of running through this death trap of a room. I'll wait here just in case, though. If you guys decide to run through, I got you covered. Okay. Whew. Alright, we ready. Yeah, we made it to Falls a lot faster than I thought we would. I guess I misremembered how long it took to get here. Well, it also depends on if we do like a full kill, like if we kill all the enemies, you know? Stuff like that, so. Oh yeah, pistol. Where's the pistol? So for those wondering about the music, After Tension Rising was Dance to the Death. We heard that one. Well, I named that one. And then Vector to the Heavens. I named that one. And it was Disappeared. I think that was the one before this. And then Vim and Vigor is the one playing right now, I think. Yeah. So it was Disappeared, and now this is Vim and Vigor. Get pistoled. The next song is called Another Side, battle version. Fucking shit, I wasn't tapped in. I hope that was fast enough. I hit 4 on my hotbar, but I wasn't tabbed in, so it ended up changing the fucking song instead. I'll change it back in a sec. One of those uploaders who actually puts the timestamps as links you can click or whatever in the description, so... Let's go back to that one. There we go. Another Side battle version is the next one, and I named it ahead of time because I'm going to be too busy fighting this guy to say anything when it comes up, so... Wait, why didn't it work? It like... You guys heard that, right? I used 2 moon atomizers, but I think I used them both on Bond for some reason. Even though it only takes 1. I don't know what happened there. I guess if you click too quick, it could double use on one person, which I didn't know was a thing. Fuck, I only have 2 left now. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Homeboy's being really aggressive today. Shit. That's my last one. Fuck it, I'm using the pistol. Faster cast times. Shit, this ain't good. This is gonna be clutch. Oh, I wasn't close enough, son of a bitch. Thank you for that. Take his ass out. Jesus.
A test of your reflexes.
Now, I know it's not over, but that was definitely the hardest part, so. The next one is called the 13th Dilemma, but we'll probably kill him before that one comes on. Oh, coverage eye? Okay. I know what you mean for the blue orbs, right? Yeah. I also have a photon blast, so if you guys want to use it. Okay. Even when he's invincible, I think this hits him because it counts as like unique. This magic still hits him with this. I don't think he can be invulnerable to this. Nope, it hit him. Oh right, I forgot we gotta keep moving when he does that because he might use Megid. I didn't know pizza was so close. Nope. Oops, I already had the pistol on. Soul Steel next round? Yeah, he's at half HP. He's gonna do it. Sweet! Alright, you guys can just nail him and then I'll heal myself. Go for it. I'll watch my health. It's so much less stressful being a healer when you only have to worry about your own health. That was fucking close, by the way. I thought I was done. I thought I was gonna get hit by that. I'm shocked that I dodged that. Wait, did he steal anybody's soul already? I didn't... No, he didn't. He hasn't done it again. Okay. Oh. That's fine. Okay, it's mine again. You got this. Bullshit, I was running! I'm calling Bravo Sierra on that one. Thank you for that. Well, at least now we can lay into him, because he had my soul. Oh no, he stole... Damn it, he stole pizzas now. Shit. Well, thank God at least... Thank God Lantis was dodging him. These are only hope for reviving. Yeah, you attack, Pizza. We got you. Hey, we did it!
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
We did it! We got a picture. Bon Bon and Diana. That was super fun and super intense. That's so much, yeah, that's so much fun doing group Dark Falls runs. She also gets last hit, yeah. So she got all most of the EXP. Coacher has found S parts from a guild chick too, so congrats to that guy. It's too bad we didn't get no red ring though. Yeah, you got most of the EXP and you got a level up. Look at you, Pizza. You did it. Okay, time to do a literal victory lap to pick up the loot. Still learning Force. It's all good. It's your main class now, so you got all the time in the world to learn it, you know? It's all good. You got all the time in the world. Now that you're a Force main and all, you know? Gotta keep up with the Greyfield name. Atlas is my dad and Elise is my mom. Aw, that's super cute. I do remember that too. Yeah, what do you call that hairstyle? I was gonna say it was braided. That's not braided, that's something else. That's a really cute hairstyle that this character has right here. My mouse shows up. Yeah, this. I don't know what you call this. I don't think it's... I wanted to say braided, but no. I'm not sure what that's called, but... That, like, ponytail that's, like, wrapped multiple times like that. That's super elegant. That's, like, the vibe of Fomar. And Fomar is pretty much the same. Fomar and Fomar are, like... They're just both, like, super classy and elegant. They're like the court mages. Royal mages, basically. Of King Arthur. I'll keep that. You're trying to PW Rosande in Mines 3? What's PW? Oh, Cycle Wand, okay. I got you. I'm not good with acronyms, man. For some reason, I'm like that anyway. It doesn't matter what game I'm playing. When people use initials, I'm like, what are they talking about? I always have to think about it for a second if I'm not like already familiar with it, you know? I'll just sit there and be like, what is that? Even if I like know the full name of what they're talking about, I won't get it easily when it comes to initials for some reason. Okay, I got a Dragon's Claw and a Flame Gladius. I'll have to see what that looks like later. I don't know if I've seen them before. Trimate, Trifluid Soul, Star Atomizer, Moon Atomizer. Okay, that's my usual inventory loadout. Just gotta sort it out. Boop. I might have to flip these again. I'll check off stream. I'll fix that later. I should have checked. Oof, alright. Easier to use Ranger or... No. What does RA stand for? Shit. The Psycho 1 and GI, I don't know what that is either. With Magical Piece. Gotta figure out a Charged Vulcan on a Force. It's a +9, but my hit is low, I think. Oh, Rafoy and Razande. And GI is Gifoy and Gizonde. Okay. See, I have more to learn than you do. I'm more of a noob at Force because I've literally never played one. If I ever decide to, you know, like level up another character besides like Salacia after Vaughn, it'll either be a Ranger or a Force. I'm thinking Ranger first though. I'll have to work up my way. I'll have to work my way up slowly to Force, I think. This Force definitely does feel like advanced play. It's not just you, Leon. I know a lot of ESL speakers that can't translate acronyms. Ah, okay. It happens all the time. Like when I see people use a lot of acronyms, especially on online discussions, people love to use acronyms. I'm always like, dude, I gotta look this up. I don't know what the fuck this dude's talking about right now. And then I'll look it up and be like, oh, of course, yeah. Be like, I see what they're talking about. Like, why didn't I think of that? Oh my god! That bubble was fuck out of my mouth. Keep my wife's name the fuck out your mouth. Backhand. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. B rank. Yeah, we all got a couple deaths there, yeah. It's all good though. The rank doesn't matter, just the EXP we got. And we did it! That wraps up the stream. We did it! Oh shit, this is the wrong page of soundboard. 98 and what? Let me check the chat log. 98 and 199. Yeah, Jayana got 4? You start at what, 95? 6, 7, 8, 9? Or, yeah, so 3. You gained 3 levels, right? 3 or 4 levels. Something like that. Yeah. That's all good, though. See, I told you we were going to power level you, Pizza. I told you. There it is. Yeah, you were at, like, I think you got from 95 to 96 within the first room. Or, like, from the dragon. Something like that. You're welcome. Also, that was the last song of the... We finished right at the... Yeah. The last song of the video for the music. Jayana Greyfield. So after Another Side battle version, there was the 13th Dilemma, Sinister Shadows, and that final song was called The Encounter. All done. Well, we know who this is. Peaches. Yeah, I thought I recognized the character too. Anyway, like I said, we're all done for now. This is awkward. I usually have outro music. It's a contractual obligation. Who'd you sign the contract with? Oh, let me turn the background music on then. Well, he protects his employer. There we go. Alright, folks. So like I said, thank you all very much for watching, because we're done for now. And, Jesus, I forgot my outro. God, my head is all over the place today. So yeah, like I said, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across all platforms. And as always, please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Take it away, Vaughn. Had to get a last minute picture there. I'm backflipping out. Oh! Too bad the music goes with it. That's the problem with the in-game music, man.
Son of a bitch.
That's okay, I got it. I got a fix for this. Check this out. I came prepared. I have to close the game, unfortunately, because or else it's gonna overlap. There. There it is. Thank you for the adventures. You're welcome, Lantis. I appreciate you and Pizza Mate both for joining me on these adventures. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you both very much for that. I appreciate it. So yeah, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe and don't die. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. I had to bring the music back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just getting to the good part when I got out of there. So, and don't worry, we got an outro screen. We got a good outro screen that I think everyone's gonna like this one. There you go. The peach! Show it off, I know what you meant. It's not one of the newer ones. It's not the FF14 one. I know I showed that last time. That was for FF14 stream. That was because of the FanFest stream, but... Alright. Enjoy the music, everybody. Bye! Have a great time! Leon, she naked! Why she naked? Why she naked? Sleep well, everyone. You're welcome, and thank you as well for joining me, both you and Pizza. Appreciate it very much. Bye.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.